as Bitcoin, BTC, and crypto markets in general have gone down over the past day and week, amid the escalating tension between Russia and Ukraine, sanctions imposed on the former, and today's invasion of the latter. More questions keep popping up about the EU and the US central bank's upcoming decision. According to Noelle Acheson, the head of markets insights at major crypto trading firm Genesis Global Trading, there are still plenty of questions left on the table to be answered regarding the US Federal Reserve's strategy. These include if the crypto market's move would have an impact on that strategy, as well as how the war Russia started against Ukraine will impact its decision on the much-discussed rate hikes. Per Acheson, one thing this does do is diminish the importance of the next US CPI, Consumer Price Index, release, due March 10. While it would have come too late to impact the rate hikes expected mid-March, it stood to be a strong hint as to how many rate hikes the Fed would squeeze into 2022 over. Meanwhile, the European Central Bank, ECB, could still be agreeing on a faster wind-down of asset purchases at its next policy meeting on March 10, despite Russia's invasion of Ukraine, according to Governing Council member Gabriel Makhlouf. Bloomberg quoted Makhlouf, who heads the Irish Central Bank, as stating that, while it's too early to estimate the invasion's effects on the economy, the sanctions against Russia and a possible rise in energy prices are making it more difficult for the ECB to counter inflation without hurting the EC. He added that what can currently be seen as the euro area recovering from the COVID-19 restrictions, consumption is increasing and the labor market is healthier. It's entirely possible that in March we can make decisions as to what happens to the asset purchase program, he was quoted as saying. A possible decision, for the council member, is that asset purchases will end in the second or third quarter of this year, with the decision depending on the new projections. He expressed caution when it comes to raising the ECB's deposit rate, and said that people who think the bank is going to be putting up rates soon are operating on a completely different calendar to the one that we're operating on and that we have announced. All this said, the effects of Russia's Per Reuters, the ECB's policymaking governing council has been set to gather in Paris on Thursday for what's been described as an informal get-together. ECB policymaker Yannis Stournaras is quoted by Reuters as stating that, "In my view it is going to have a short-term inflationary effect, that is prices will increase due to higher energy costs."